In this lesson, we're going to take a deep dive into Elasticache. Elasticache is an in-memory caching mechanism. It's actually Memcache under the hood. It's 100% API compliant, using get, set, increment, decrement, stats, and other operations you have in Memcache. More appropriately, it's actually a Memcache cluster. Memcache/D, what is that exactly? Memcache is a popular open source in-memory cache. It has very fast reads and writes because the results are coming from memory, not from a disk head. It can be used to unburden backend resources and free them up for more important work. Those backend resources could be databases, disk heads, or CPUs. The extra D stands for daemon. Some good use cases of Memcache are anything that is expensive to create and/or does not need to be real-time. Results such as database query results, large reads of file off of disk, and computationally expensive operations. Or if you want this data to be crazy fast, such as user sessions and product catalogs. Memcache is probably most heavily used for user sessions. Memcache is actually a key value store, which may surprise many with all this recent talk of NoSQL. Memcache is actually a NoSQL database. The only access method is a key, which returns the value. It has no query capabilities other than key lookup. Elasticache is really a Memcache cluster. It's actually a distributed collection of cache nodes. These nodes, unfortunately, are only available in a single AZ, and that AZ can be a single point of failure, especially if you're using it for something like user sessions. Customers who need multi-AZ or high availability must roll their own at the moment. Cache nodes are user-specified types, very much like EC2 instance types. They can even be wrapped with security groups, and you can buy capacity reservations for them. They're also resizable, which you can accomplish by removing a smaller or larger node and adding smaller or larger nodes. To set up Elasticache, you first must choose an AZ, choose the node type and the number of nodes, launch your cluster, connect your application by pointing it to the Elasticache endpoint for results that you want to pull from it, then benchmark and resize if necessary. Once you know your capacity, it probably makes sense to buy reservations and save money. When you want to expire keys out of Elasticache, you actually accomplish that through Memcache commands. This can be done scheduled or on demand. Elasticache, like EC2, has a per-hour node charge, with both reserved and on-demand instances available. For more information of reserved and on-demand, see the pricing model for EC2 deck. There are also bandwidth charges, which are free inside of the AZ and 1 penny per gigabyte in and out across AZs. In summary, Elasticache is a great in-memory caching mechanism. Very good for caching expensive data or when you want to serve that data quickly. It's actually Memcache under the hood, or more appropriately, a Memcache cluster, with many of the same features as EC2, using types, which can be resizable, and using reservations to save money.